What's up, YouTube? It's Chris here,
This is Reese.
This is Raphael.
and we're here to review Naruto chapter 603. So, Reese is going to give you the breakdown of the chapter before we actually get into the details.
So yeah, chapter's called Rehabilitation, and well, that's basically what it is. It's Obito basically rehabilitating to getting used to his new half Zetsu body. So yeah, basically at the very beginning we're introduced to like the white Zetsu which we knew from ages ago, and some new weird Toby looking version with a weird spiral face. It looks crazy, but yeah, they're basically just like they're screwing about really. So like, Madara's asleep, they're there to watch over him while he's getting rehabilitated, and they're just basically chatting about crap. Like they're androids, they're smarter, but they have no this and that. The Toby one keeps talking about poo. Don't know why, but he's weird. So yeah, we find that like the cave that they're basically being in is completely sealed off. Madara sealed off with a gigantic rock, so now there's no escape. Uh, Yeah, and then basically they're just sitting there and they tell Obito about the Moon's Eye plan, to which he's just like, "What? That's a stupid plan. What the hell? It's dumb." So then, like, basically we get like quite a few basically flashbacks mixed with Obito just like getting used to his body, being able to move. He grows an arm suddenly. He just basically like does push-ups, makes him more powerful. He basically gets his body back to being able to move again. So yeah, he's really don't know how long he's there for. Really, I'd say like 2, 3 years roughly. But he's now got long hair, so he looks basically like the masked man. So he's actually got that hair again. And then suddenly Zetsu comes in saying that Kakashi and Rin are surrounded by Miss Ninja. Obito's now just getting just like, oh shit, I need to get out. I need to get out. I need to go help him. I need to go help him. Straight away, just runs in, tries to break open a rock with his fist, but ends up just bursting his own arm off. Then so to save, basically now he needs to save him, and then the Toby one comes along and just like, if you really want to save them, I can help you. Use me as armor. Then he just like they fuse together. He surrounds him with armor. All you can now see is it's just like his one Sharingan eye through the whole of the weird Toby Zetsu, and that's it. He's now ready to head to the battlefield.
Sweet.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I think we all have, a whole little thing to say about this chapter, and different things. I personally enjoy this chapter. It's starting to clear things up. It's making things make sense now. So, it's gonna be let bitching from now on because things are starting to actually add up. As first thing I noticed about when I saw these two different Zetsus, my initial thought was that okay, the one that looks like the average white Zetsu is the one from the beginning. White Zetsu, he's always the same. He's a clone, so he's not really an individual. The other one, on the other hand, I thought that was Black Zetsu at first. But the reason why I quickly changed my mind was his attitude. He was very childish, talking about poo, and that it's not really the attitude that Black Tetsu had, which was far more serious with a deeper voice. I can actually picture this guy have a really soft, childish voice,
Well, it's
and
like, I
but no,
think I
wait,
know
wait, wait,
then.
but one second. But by the end of the chapter, with that fusion, yeah, I'm pretty sure he had to be the personality of Toby. When Toby was first introduced and he was that childish kind of thing, with Daidara Sama and all that crap. Yeah, I honestly
Exactly.
think this thing is that's that personality from that thing. When they combine, they somehow maybe fused their mind or whatever, and that's how he gets that dual personality.
Okay.
That makes sense, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I'm kind of a bit. The only thing I will say about it is I don't think it's a dual personality. I think like that basically Obito was in at that point was like just taking a back seat to it, innit?
But that is the same thing as dual personality though. Like there's two personalities inhabiting one body.
True. The way I was seeing it kind of was instead of like being, they're still not really one in it. It's
I
kind
no,
of like,
I don't think they're fighting for control. I just think
yeah,
that okay, he's obviously taking a back seat in Akatsuki, so he's like, okay, Toby, you just do your thing. When the time comes, I'll reveal myself,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they used to reverse switch roles. Basically, when the time's appropriate, they kind of switch roles. Because I remember even after he was revealed, when he met the Konoha ninjas, when they were searching for Sasuke, Toby took over and he was acting all
Just
childish
screwing
again.
about, yeah.
Yeah, so what I mean, they can switch back whenever they want, and maybe that's when Zetsu was referring to Toby, not actually Obito. Like Toby's a good boy because of this Toby, not Obito.
That makes sense.
Because Obito was pretty much an arsehole to them. Like throughout this whole chapter, he's like, okay, I don't give a fuck about the Moon's Eye Planners. Let me out. He didn't really care about them. He's like, stop talking about poo. Just let me out. It's only to like we see the time skip, and he's actually gotten used to them. So yeah, and I honestly think the whole mist thing. I think that's a lie. I honestly don't think that the Zetsus are going to be that willing yet to help to disobey Madara and help Toby. Oh, sorry, to help Obito leave the cave. I'm sure they're strictly loyal to Madara. I think there has to be
This
more
has,
meaning
yeah,
behind it.
this has to be the whole reason why he,
Why it goes evil?
yeah,
They
why he
might
goes evil.
So what?
that fusion could have manipulated him.
I don't think it's the fusion that manipulated him, man. I'm thinking that, something traumatizing is going to have to happen, yeah, to make him kind of like say, you know what, that Moon's Eye plan's good, because remember they were saying that he could even revive the dead.
Mm.
So
That
you
was
think
one of
he's
the
doing this
lines
for
they
Ring?
said.
He's probably doing it for Rin then to get Rin back
Obviously,
to
he's
the
doing.
village.
Obviously, he's doing it for a bitch, man. He has to be. That's basically like that's pretty much a solid theory which has gone through now for everywhere. He's doing
Mm.
this all for Rin, yeah, but it's like it has to be proper traumatizing to make him just
But
like go, bam,
the,
I
the
hate you,
thing that
Kakashi.
the thing that keeps making me think that is this is petty. Does the life of one person, justify killing? Not killing, but I mean, ruining the lives of everybody on Earth.
Hey, man, depends who the person is and how deep their
He,
feelings
he
are.
he's too extreme, man.
But it's one of them. It's one of them things. Yeah, like you can bring it to real life, man. Say like something like that happened to someone in your family, man. Wouldn't you just say fuck it? Anyone in my way is getting killed.
And you would kill the entire world. You had nothing to do with your one that died.
Hey, man, to them, yeah, the way they see it is, yeah, it's like they're doing good.
They're not doing. I
The
honestly
way they
think
see it is they're doing good, innit?
no, no,
They're
it
bringing a
has to be
perfect
no,
world.
no, no, it has to be more than that. It has to be Rin died, okay, traumatized. If he changed like that as soon as Rin died, then that's stupid. It has to be Rin died. What I mean? He's living, he's traveling because he can do that teleportation crap. So he's probably going around seeing the wars and all that crap. Maybe eventually he changes his mind. It can't just be Rin died, okay, I'm evil now. It
Yeah,
has
I
to
know,
be
man. There
more
has
than
to be a
that.
time. There has to be at least a good amount of time because remember,
A gap of him contemplating everything
because
that's
it's like, I
happened.
think like obviously now we're kind of establishing that Obito is now the masked man just from looking at his hair. The way because obviously Kubo drew his hair like that.
He
Not
is the
Kubo,
boss man. No matter how you put it.
Kishimoto.
Kishimoto. Thank you.
Just
Sorry, man. Just talking about Bleach, innit? Yeah, Kishimoto obviously drew his hair like that, innit?
yeah.
Yes, obviously kind of like just make a point that well, he has long hair now. So that's obviously stapling in that he was the masked man who helped Itachi back then as well, and obviously fought the fourth. So there has
But
to be
no,
a bit of
no,
time
the,
for
the
him to grow
Itachi,
up.
the Itachi thing made sense because he's older than Itachi. Itachi wasn't even born
Yeah,
then, so by that point, Kakashi would have been an adult, and so would he. So
exactly,
that
man.
made sense. It's just the fourth bit that didn't really make sense,
The
I
Battle
know
of the
from what I'm
Fourth.
thinking, the battle of the fourth.
and the no with the fourth and actually the Mizukage bit as well didn't make sense. That I'm pretty sure the Mizukage thing might have actually been the real matter.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, actually, the Mizukage thing. I don't know. It depends, innit? Like how long ago the
Well, no, no, wait,
Mizukage
no, no,
died.
no. It's not the real Madara because he revealed his mask to Kisame, and then he revealed it again, and Kisame said, "Oh, Mizukage is something." So it must have been Toby. I mean, Obito again.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the fight against the fourth. Yeah, I'm thinking that because obviously, you see when he dons the weird Toby armor thing, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that might have actually made giving him like a bigger appearance, innit?
I was about to say
Made him
that,
look
you know,
older. Yeah.
Could have.
because
Yeah.
what I was thinking was, you know how he's got half of a Zetsu's body, maybe like the fusion with a like more Zetsu cells, it kind of increased his growth or something like something weird like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, did the final panel? Oh, the final panel did show him getting taller, didn't it?
He looks taller at least.
He looks taller anyway.
Yeah, because if he's using Zetsu's body, which is he's
Exactly.
obviously
He's using
taller
that.
than him.
Yeah, he's using that Zetsu's body in it, so that obviously means he must be that Zetsu's height now, because it's basically surrounded by him, innit?
Where's his hair?
I don't know. That's another thing, innit? It's like
And
maybe his
it,
hair grows
it,
out. I don't know.
his skin needs to be human looking because obviously Toby's left side of his body is still human,
Yeah.
so that needs to face, and his feet need to look human as well.
Hey, man, he wears shoes.
No, he wears sandals.
Oh.
Who wears shoes in
Mushin
Naruto?
Naruto. That's what this.
Hey, some people do. I've seen a couple of them wear shoes, man.
Yeah, but they're open toe though.
Open toed.
No, closed
So
toed.
it's technically.
But like, if you look at Toby's feet, they're human looking. They're human skin tone. They're not white like Zetsu's. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this fusion might be a permanent fusion,
It's not
and
well, not at the moment yet, man. But
not a
it's
moment. It,
later
it,
on.
it might
No,
be.
but in the future,
If
chat
we're
that.
if we're talking about growth, then it has to be a permanent
Yeah.
fusion.
Yeah.
unless he's Iron Man. When he wants to go out, he puts it on and run out or something. So yeah, so yeah, it's cleared up a lot. Cleared up. Actually, what has this cleared up?
Uh,
Well, the only thing it
that
hasn't really cleared up is the reason,
hasn't
really.
cleared up the
That,
reason, but
Yeah,
what it has cleared up is that maybe that Obito was the masked man. Well,
yeah,
cleared that one up. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're slowly getting trickles of information, man.
trickles. Yeah,
We're getting
it's
trickles of information.
it's it's a bit more constructive than before, anyway. So
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm more impressed than before.
yeah.
It's
Definitely, without a doubt, this guy is the one that killed the Uchiha clan.
definite.
I, I agree with that for a fact. He was the one that killed them.
must have been.
I agree. The ones that kind of is I still think it's him that fought the fourth. It has to be him. It's just that
The whole
why is he so mature,
yeah,
Yeah,
and why is he acting like he doesn't know the fourth Hokage? He should have been aware of his abilities in the fight.
that is
So
now
I
it's all
was like,
it's
what's
stringing
going
things
on?
together, man. It's stringing things slowly together.
Mm.
We'll know within
So
the next 5 chapters.
yeah, yeah, we'll know, we'll know.
So yeah,
But
rated.
like, yeah, I don't know, just this not well, yeah, it was kind of a setup chapter, for next week's one, where we actually get some, real
But
action.
I'm giving it an
I
8. I enjoyed it.
You getting an 8?
Yeah, 8 seems reasonable. It's like there's a couple. You know what I mean. It's like it was good, but it could have been like a bit better. But you know what I mean. You still enjoyed it. You still enjoy it, so you can't give it anything less.
I was gonna give it a 7.
Really?
is it?
Yeah, that,
Wow.
that doesn't mean it was bad.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
that I just read it and it was cool.
Yeah,
If I read something, I'm like, oh, that was sick. Then I'm 8 and above. If I read it, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Okay, so meet in the middle. Ref, what are you
yes.
giving it,
Raf,
man?
what's yours?
I was gonna give it a 9.
Let's give it 8.5 then. Let's completely ignore my
No, man, just go with
my
mine, innit?
rating.
Mine is in the middle of both of you,
Actually, yeah,
so
let's,
yeah,
let's
there
give
we
it
go.
8 then.
8.
Let's give it an 8. Yeah, that's
Give it
solid.
8.
That.
All right, so this week's chapter of Naruto gets an 8. Yeah, if you realize the flashback scenes, what was the significance of those again? The
They were
this
showing his
him
drive, innit? That was his
just him
drive.
just him
Just
hating
yeah,
on Kakashi. I find it funny though. I actually enjoyed those little things. He seemed perfect and real as well.
yeah.
But yeah, this it was a
Yeah, as I
it
said,
was
it's
cool. It was cool.
emotional, innit? I guess emotional drive, innit?
Yeah.
So
Now I want to see how Rain actually died. Now that's gonna. I still think that's the reason how him and Kakashi unlocked the Megekyo.
Yeah,
Her death.
had to
mm,
be.
Yeah. But I think he unlocked it obviously, and then he maintained it. Kakashi probably maybe due to stress he forgot that he unlocked it. Like what happened with Sasuke, when he fought Itachi when he killed the clan and he unlocked his Sharingan, then he fainted it, then he forgot he ever unlocked it until the Haku and Zabuza fight. He
yeah,
reawakened it again. It's probably the same scenario with Kakashi.
probably, yeah.
So yeah, this next week's gonna be good.
Very good.
So you know the rule. Well, I'm pretty sure if you're new to the channel, obviously leave your comments, your ratings, predictions if you want to, and yeah, subscribe for more videos. A lot more. So
Uh,
yeah, awkward way of ended the video, but yes, stay tuned for more. Basically.
See you in the next one.
yeah. See you next week.